Hello.
Hi. So today we're gonna make arroz.
But who are you?
I'm Siddharth.
And I'm Prabhu.
This is my first time cooking. I'm stressed as hell.
Okay, and both of us are going to make arroz verde right now. And this is a Peruvian dish which requires a few ingredients that we prepared right now. Siddharth, can you go ahead and tell the audience what the ingredients are if you don't mind?
Okay. We have ají amarillo, which is this Peruvian spice paste sort of. Then we have some peas here, some carrots, some corn, some spinach, some peppers, green peppers, onions and garlic. And over here we have soya nuggets. Because we are vegetarians, we don't eat meat, so we opted for soya nuggets to go with this meal.
And then we also have some coriander. So that's all
I
we
missed the
have.
coriander.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is not to look at the camera so much. Okay, so what we do is we start with some oil and we're going to heat the pan up. So a good start. There was a little explosion on that.
A little bit. A little bit.
Okay, and we put some oil generously and then heat the pan up. And we got a couple of bay leaves here. We're going to add it once the oil is hot.
Still warm.
We just put the bay leaves so that the flavor of the bay leaves gets into the oil before we add anything else.
So the dish is not bland and a bit more spiced up.
Now the oil looks quite hot, so we add
Onions. Get it first, blast quite fast. Oh, and we have some garlic in here too, because I love garlic.
So we're not going to make it golden or anything, we're just going to make it slightly fried so that there is no raw smell of the onions in the dish. So that's all. We're not going to fry it too hard.
Be careful, it's crackling. Now we're gonna add our spinach, coriander and the peppers.
now we take the bay leaf off and throw it away now that the flavor is in the oil now. So we just throw the bay leaf off because we got to put the whole thing in a mixie, a blender.
Now for the ají amarillo.
So we put the
Ají amarillo.
which is a pepper, basically pepper paste.
Yeah.
We just put straight away into the
Generous helping of ají amarillo. Some salt.
and we add some salt to it. So that's about it. You just shallow fry the whole thing so that there is no raw smell in the paste that we're going to make. So this thing's ready. What we're going to do now is going to prepare the blender and we're going to blend it. So we'll take a break now. So something that I missed out, it occurred to me that I could boil it a bit, which will make it. So I let it boil for a minute probably
To make it softer?
to make the whole thing softer. A couple of minutes should be fine. So I put a lid on so that it boils faster.
Remember to check your vegetables so it doesn't become a mushy mess, and overcooked it tastes gross.
So we're taking a pause now. This thing's done. We'll prepare the blender and come back.
Now we're going to blend this all up.
So we have the blender ready here, and what I'm going to do is I'll put some water so that the thing is very hot. So I put the water in first, some cold water, and then take the cooked vegetables and add it to the blender. Put some inside the blender, and I'll do it in probably 2 or 3 iterations. So I won't do it once, probably 2 times I'll do. So I added the cold water first so that the temperature reduces and I don't have to pour the hot thing into the mixie, the blender.
Blender.
Okay, here we are. And
Isn't watching that really stress relieving?
so I add some more cold water into it, and then I add the rest of the vegetables.
this point it looks like Thai yellow curry. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Thai because the color is
Yellow and like with green
identical.
veggies.
So.
This is more yellowish now.
Yeah, this one has more ahi to it. The liquid stayed down, the ahi stayed down. So it's got more ahi to it and it looks a bit more yellowish. So the smells nice.
Yeah, it really does.
So we have this ready. So now this goes for a wash. And we'll now prepare the rice. So we'll just clean this place up and come back.
So this
It's hot.
is how our arroz verde paste looks like.
Okay.
It's quite watery in
this is what
consistency.
it looks like right now. Okay.
And we have soaked and washed 2.5 cups of rice. in
So
some
what
water.
we've done is we washed it so that the water is transparent now. We're using basmati rice, but any other
Any
rice
rice
could also
could
be used. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to fire the cooker and we're going to add a bit of oil to the base. Okay. And then the base needs to heat up and then we'll add the soya nuggets to it. Meanwhile, I'm still cleaning the rice. Now it's starting to heat up. So what we've done is the soya nuggets that we've soaked it in water so that you don't need to boil it too much, but it makes it fluffier and it's easier to boil once it's soaked in water.
And you can opt for any meat instead of soya nuggets, but we're vegetarian, so we use soya nuggets.
So I'm going to squeeze out the water in it and pour it straight into the rice cooker. And then stir it with a ladle so that it gets evenly fried.
Some salt.
I add some more salt to the spinach paste because I think after adding so much of rice, it will be very bland. So it needs to be done at this stage. But I would rather say that it's better to have less salt than more, because having more salt, we cannot change the composition of it once the salt is added. So we try to be a bit conservative with the salt. And now the soya chunks are starting to get brown. It will take some more time, probably another 2-3 minutes till it gets properly brown.
Why did we use the rice cooker instead of just putting it in the stove?
Which one is easier? It will cook faster.
Okay.
We're hungry people, remember.
True. We're always hungry.
So all we have to make sure that the soya chunks don't stick with the base, so that's why I'm stirring. It's not for anything else. I don't want the soya chunks to be black or be stuck to the base. So now that the soya chunks are brownish, I'm going to fry the rice a bit as well, so that it gives some flavor to it.
Aren't we using garlic rice? Aren't we using garlic rice?
No, we already put garlic inside the system, no? So you want it to get everything at the same time. You want to eat garlic rice as well as
I
garlic rice.
just said, but like...
Oh, that's fine. So take it. Okay. So we'll fry it for probably another minute or two. Not too much.
Getting hot in here.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to add the peas. Would you do the honors, please?
Yeah, sure.
And then we're going to add.
Carrots and...
Throw that away.
Sure.
Put it inside. Going to add the carrots and the maize. Straight. And then give it a nice stir. And
So
now
colorful.
the base is hot. We got to show what has happened inside. So now what we're going to do is, can you hold this for me?
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll get a spoon.
Yellow's very best.
So keep it like this, please. Okay. So we're going to add this so that you only have the juice going inside and not the
Veggies.
remaining
bits of the veggies.
Yeah. Actually, you can add the whole thing as well. It's not a problem. Should we add the whole thing like that?
Why
Yes.
not?
And then add it. Just throw it away. Just dump it in. Dump it in. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dump this also in. And then we need to add some more water into it.
Dump that into.
Okay. And then give it a fine stir. And how much is it? Okay. And we got to add some more water too. Make sure that the rice gets boiled. And now this is what it looks like right now. So it's colorful, it's got some carrots, some peas, and it's got a lot of soya chunks in it. So that's what it is. So we're going to lid it and then we're going to wait for probably around 15 minutes. So we're going to take a break now. Okay, here we are. Siddharth's taken a shower. He looks fresh as a daisy. And meanwhile, what I did was I prepared some
Coriander and onion salad.
and some lemon also. And then there is some what is that? Spring onions I've diced. And then we open this and see where it stands. And this is what it looks like. It's a bit whitish for my liking, but it still looks okay. And It looks well boiled. So this is what it is. So that goes well with this salad. And how's the smell?
It smells delicious.
Okay,
Smells
you want to
really
try it?
good.
Okay, just it's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Don't do these.
You know what? It's alright. We can save the trying for later. Very. Actually, it's a little bit bland because what I got is the whitish area, not the part where there was paste. But otherwise, it's really fragrant and it's pretty good. I like it.
Okay, I think maybe you need to add some salt, but it looks nice. I think on the whole it looks nice. It's a bit whitish. Probably we should have added some more spinach and so for the next time. But before serving, we'll add the spring onions on top. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.